Boss Gorilla Grodd is the first main boss you are going to be fighting in Rise of Krypton Solo Raid. And what makes him very interesting is that he has a minion, he has a mini gorilla that will tag in regularly, quite regularly, and interrupt your gameplay. Can be very annoying to fight against. I noticed that my block doesn't work properly during that transition. It's a whole mess. Anyways, that's not the only annoying thing. This boss also has the shield, and it's been so long I have fought a boss in this game that has a shield. So I wanted to do something a bit interesting. I remembered that Silver Banshee was able to tag out the minion of the boss, and I was like, okay, this will be interesting. Let me just use Silver Banshee, use my Raiden, and use my Raven, and use Silver Banshee to tag out the minion, and to just be Raiden till the end of the match. Easy peasy, should not take me too much time. Alas, I was shocked. Fine, I was actually able to tag out the minion the first time, but to my greatest surprise, the minion came back. After the timer was elapsed, the minion came back. So this is definitely one of those bosses that this minion hack doesn't work against. I know there are some bosses. I don't know if it was fixed. Let's start from there. I don't even know if it was fixed, but I know that there are some bosses in the other solo raids that have minions. I think even boss Swamp Thing in one of the solo raids, he has a minion Swamp Thing. When that minion tags in, you can tag out that minion either using Batman Ninja Robin, or you can use Silver Banshee. But yeah, as you will see in this match, it was pointless. One thing I realized, because I was not playing around, when I saw that it didn't work, I was like, okay, let's just have some fun and just play around. But even while having some fun, I realized that I did not even need that. Number one, the basic attacks from Raiden is enough to take out the minion fairly quickly. I don't even need to be tagging out the minion. This means you can use just Raven and Raiden in this match. Use Twin Blade on your Raiden, and if you can see I mistakenly did it. You can actually see but you don't end with your last swipe. You end with the basic attack just before your last swipe. Yeah, so it's a bit different for this match. I did it accidentally. That's how I knew it was possible. So you do that the quick combo interrupt of Raiden. You can try that and it can work. But if you don't want to go through all of that, you can just have God Killer on Raven, have Twin Blade on Raiden, then you can have any third character. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you can have if you are not using her as well, like a classic Wonder Woman can be the third character to give you that extra 100% critical attack damage. And yeah, you take out this boss quite easily with this same team. But like I said, I just played around and I quit the battle. I was like, okay, we know it's possible. I'm not just doing that anymore. I quit. I decided to try another team. If you're not going to use your Raiden and Raven and let's say classic Wonder Woman or Vixen as the third character, you could go this route. There are not much matches in this game. Unfortunately, I would say that you need Last Laugh Joker. But this kind of matches, I won't say you need him, because you, like I just said, you can use Raven Raiden free to play and beat this boss. But this match plays into the passive of Last Laugh Joker. My Last Laugh Joker is of course maxed out. The Ascension passive is maxed out. He has the agility 300% critical, not critical, 300% fast attack damage, yeah, from as the Ascension of Last Laugh Joker of agility characters, because Last Laugh Joker is of the agility class. Now, Last Laugh Joker, why he is good in this match is that the more you take out the minion, and like I said earlier, the minion is going to be appearing a whole lot. So the more you take out that minion, the more powerful your Last Laugh Joker gets. I don't even think it's capped. I think some people used to say it was like back then, at the beginning of this game, I think I heard someone say say that it is capped at 6 deaths. So I don't know if that's true, but it doesn't matter because you won't even need to get to that point. You will notice at some certain point I will be doing so much damage with my last life joker. I don't even need to get to that point anymore. You can see I'm just using dark metal cards. You see, one hit, a single hit is taking out the minion. Like, come on, guys. Once you just have your DMC is going to give you 500% critical attack damage. You're going to get 300% damage from Zatanna. The reason I prefer to use Zatanna in this fight, I could use my Girl of Steel Super Girl and get even more damage boost, which is 400% from Girl of Steel Super Girl. But I'd rather get 300% from Zatanna because I want to use Zatanna to do the health reduction. I don't actually need. I need to add that. But Zatanna can do can spam what is it called? Zatanna's puppet. Yeah, Zatanna can spam Zatanna's puppet. Girl of Steel Super Girl cannot do that. And yes, I know you may want to say, why don't you just do it with Poison Ivy? Well, it would mean I'll have to do the specials of Zatanna, then tag in Poison Ivy, then start doing specials. I was like, let me just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Use Zatanna for both applying the incoming damage of Zatanna's puppet and also applying the 300% damage boost. And after all said and done, you are going to have a very good one shot with Last Laugh Joker. It was fun. It's hard to use other teams these days. Usually you just have 7 solid teams and you work with that, and it gets really boring at some point. So for those that want to do something a little bit interesting, that was an option. But of course, for those that may not have that option or are not interested in having too much fun, in Injustice 2 Mobile, we have the OG destroyer of all teams, the Metal Team. Metal Team, of course, is going to solve a lot of problems in this game. Like, that's why I didn't lead with the Metal Team because, yeah, I'm sure many of you already know that you can use Metal Team. I was just trying to see the other options, and like we've already mentioned, Raiden and Raven, very solid options in this fight. You do not need Silver Banshee. Silver Banshee is a waste of time and effort. Just put a dummy character as a third character. Work with Raven and Raiden. And the reason why Raven and Raiden work very well is because Raiden is going to be stealing the enemy's power bars, and Raven can also steal when she does that special one. What that means is that you can be doing your specials with your Raven without fear of the boss using a shield. That's why that Raven works very, very well, because you are stealing so much power. The boss won't have an opportunity to use their shield because they don't have the power to use their shields. Yeah, and for the second team, of course, Last Laugh Joker doesn't need specials. You can do a super move to get some boost, but it doesn't even really need that. Last Laugh Joker just needs basic attacks. And Zatanna, you will notice in that match, and I think that's a bit of caveat I need to give. You will notice in that match, I was waiting for the boss to do a special before I do my own special. But once you can do 2 specials, by the second special, you've locked the boss special and you're set. But like I said, if you don't want problems, you don't want stress, just go with the Metal Team and you are all set. That's about it for the video, guys. I will see you on the next one.